Hi, welcome back to my channel. My name's Eva, and today I want to talk to you all about package-free shopping, or just reducing your plastic waste when it comes to shopping for your food in general. The first thing you can do to reduce your plastic waste when it comes to food is just to make more of your own food. Buy less pre-packaged food, less pre-made food. Make your own chutneys and pickles and hummus and pastries and chips rather than buying them pre-packaged and in plastic. And of course, when you are out and about or want to take away or want to pick up a pastry or a sandwich or something from the bakery, just ask if you can have it in your own bag. Even during the pandemic, I found that most coffee places have let me use my own cup. You just need to ask. Now, I have talked a lot about where I get my fruit and veg from before. I've talked about markets and shown hauls and shared price lists and all sorts of things before. So if you want to check out those videos, please do. But yeah, I get all of my fruit and veg package free from a local mobile market that delivers it to my door. And the next week they come, they just take back these boxes, and that is it. You can also buy fresh produce from markets if you're lucky enough to have a local market, although these may not be running at the moment because of the pandemic. If not, lots of supermarkets have loose vegetable sections now, which you can buy from, and that's a really, really great alternative. So next thing I want to talk about is buying in bulk. Not buying in bulk from bulk stores, but buying in bulk online. So we buy our oats online. We buy these big paper bags of 25 kilos of jumbo oats every 4 months, and we use a lot of oats. We eat oats every day and we make our own oat milk. So we get through a lot of oats. This is about £35 for organic oats, and we just grind them down to make porridge oats and blend them up to make our oat milk. If you use a lot of oat milk like us, it does work out so much more cost effective to just make your own, and it saves an absolute ton of plastic packaging. I've been making my own oat milk for about 4 years now. I have shared my recipe before, but it's basically 1 part oats, 3 parts water, blended, strained through a nut milk bag and poured into containers. These can stay in the fridge for up to 4 days, and that's it. A lot of things we can't get package free because they're not vegan in our local package free shop, which is fine, so we just buy them in packaging. No one's perfect. Another great way to save packaging on food is to make things like your own stock. Instead of buying stock cubes or gravy granules, you can make gravy from homemade veg stock, and it's super easy to make, super cheap. In fact, it's free because you're just using veggie scraps and water. And then package free shops. So it's always good to take your own containers and try and get all your containers secondhand or upcycle them where possible. I make all my own produce bags, and I've never bought a single container. I just use what family members are throwing away or what's handed down to me. It's also important to only buy things you actually need. The best part about bulk stores is you only buy what you need. You have a choice on how much you buy. So only buy as much as you need and don't waste any food, and just be mindful when you're purchasing food. I'm lucky enough to live a 5-10 minute walk from a package free shop. I love package free shops because they're small businesses, you're buying local, mostly organic, and the prices are more expensive simply because they usually reflect the ecological footprint of the product you are buying. However, if you don't have access to these kind of shops, that's absolutely fine. I never used to either. It is a privilege, and I'm so lucky to be so close to these shops. You can buy Whole Foods online from places like Buy Whole Foods Online or Wilton Whole Foods, and even supermarkets now do have some loose produce and can even buy in bulk and package free. You can also opt for things to be packaged in things like tins and glass jars rather than Terrapacks and plastics. And remember to be kind to wildlife, and if you see any rubbish on your way home, just pick it up and pop it in the bin. So some things do come in packaging, that's absolutely fine. Remember that paper and cardboard can be recycled provided it has no food on it. It's really important to make sure that you wash your recycling so it doesn't contaminate the rest of the bins, because from fruit and veg and package free shops cannot be recycled. And remember to actually biodegrade things that are biodegradable industrially, because most aren't home compostable, and receipts are also lined with BPA, so they just need to go into landfill. And please remember that you don't need any fancy containers, stasher bags, wax wraps, anything to be able to live this way. You need to use a cotton tote bag at least 131 times to offset the ecological footprint of that cotton tote bag. Why not try putting plates on top of bowls and hankies on top of things you want to keep fresh in the fridge? The most sustainable thing is the one you already own, so please try and avoid buying anything new. It just defeats the whole purpose of trying to live more sustainably. So I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Comment down below how you like to shop package free, any tips and tricks that you have. Please share with everyone else. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Have a beautiful day and stay kind. Bye.